What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode from here on the Peercraft server. We are doing episode 4 of the Infinity Lights series. It's been a great little bit of time since we last talked. I've got my creative flight. I've got all these other things going right for me right now. And Wild has actually been a nice enough person to continue to give me the Pam's Harvestcraft trees that I need. The only thing we have left is Olive. I'm actually recording this in the future because while I was working on it and Wild gave me more, and so I've got 2 clips. It's pretty cool, and I've got 2 clips of it, but that's fine. Also, James has found our base. Sad face. Let me just sad tenor. James has found our base. He figured it out, and both Wild and I are sad. We were hoping to have a little bit more time before the first person started to find our base, but that's okay. We will discuss why James found our base in a future episode once everyone else has figured it out. I probably gave away too much there, but that's okay. Once one person finds out, it's pretty much done for. We've got lots of chicken. I want to eat some chicken instead of this wonderful carrot juice I've been eating. And we need to get onto the Pam's Harvestcraft trees so we can get to RF. And I keep yawning every time I come over here to this RF thing. I don't know what it is about power that bores me so much right now, but that's okay. We've got 2 capacitor banks down here trying to get some power from these guys. I don't know why they're not pulling in any of this juice, but that's fine. So yeah, let's get to the clips of me working on Pam's Harvestcraft, clip number 1, and then clip number 2, which will have the rest of the trees minus Olive. You know, it's really frustrating, and I'm sorry if I'm venting here, when your computer decides to take over the world. Let me explain. So I just had a power outage, and I've been working on this stuff here for the last, I don't know, 30 minutes. I recorded about 15 minutes worth of stuff for you guys, and the power went out. Now this shouldn't be a big deal because my computer has a battery backup, but for some reason my computer decided it ignored the battery backup and just straight up shut itself down. So I lost all that recording time. So let's go over what I was doing earlier. I've dug this down 1 deeper, and we'll build some stairs or something fancy to come down into this grove. And I've got these sunken chiseled stone and jelly bean chiseled stone as my walkway. Now this is only going to be the walkway between 2 sets of trees. There's going to be another one right here, so we'll take out this row of dirt and replace it with the 3 wide like that. We will be doing some 2 wide stuff over here. I don't know if it's going to be the same thing. I might actually bring it down to 1 wide, but it really just depends on what looks best in this case. And it might be 1 wide with a pillar up so that it has a border around the whole thing. It might just, end up being water all the way across here, which does bring in a good point. I can actually put some tilled land in here with saturation and make it a little better. The blocks that we're working with are grass, obviously, as path blocks. We've got this dried sand, which I picked up in a wasteland biome. We've got coarse dirt. We have regular dirt around here somewhere. There we go, regular dirt. And then we're going to be doing these bushes. And in fact, I don't want these things to grow. I want them to stay. And this pig is getting annoying. So, what I've done, if you remember, we planted it on that level before. I took out this level and replaced the wood. So that's just a wood piece that I placed. That's the same thing. And we've got more woods over here. Let's come in here. See, we've got all these extra saplings to plant. So they will pillar across, or not really pillar, they will be planted across the way. I might actually need to make this a little bit wider. I don't know. That's 5 per row. It might be a little iffy, but for right now it works. I'm going to turn this into obsidian because we can't have lava. Even though fire spread is off, we can't have lava over here. So I'm going to continue doing this stuff. I actually need to go grab some gravel from another biome because we're out of gravel now. I've exhausted our gravel resources and I need more for the coarse dirt. And I've got some stone to do some chiseling so I can finish this up. And we'll need to figure out what stairs work best to come down into this area right here. I really think I'm going to do water. Ah! Did not expect you. Bad zombie. You're supposed to make yourself known. I thought I lit this area up well enough, and it seems I have failed. I have to finish lighting that part over there up, or I need to put a wall around the area. I don't know. I will figure out something. Oh, that was spooky. Okay, and I can't have that happen. Oh, here they come. See, that's what I wanted to hear. So, oops. Wow, you guys are just coming out of the woodworks now. Yeah, run away, piggy. Let me... Alright, where's those torch-eye? Let's plant some torch-eye down here just in case this is what's causing the issue. At least some of it. I did take out the torches over here. I need to find something that I can put on top of these that doesn't look out of place, but still covers the path. Alright, that guy's gonna come in. I'm just gonna hide, I think. Let me get it to be day again. I need to go find a bed. And then I will continue on this path of putting together these trees. So, let me go do that real quick. And we're back here to see why Tenor is a derp. So, I meticulously planned out these. 1, 2, 3, 4, with the second one right there being the plant. 1, 2, 3, 4, with the second one being the plant. 1, 2, 3, 4, second one being the plant, and hello. You don't belong there. You belong there. So I have to wait for all these trees to actually be used, and I don't know how the cinnamon tree works. Maybe I need to look that up. I still have an apricot tree that I need to plant. So we're gonna actually do this. And once I can get some of these berries, we're gonna go ahead and replant these 5 trees. I might take the cinnamon wood out of rotation. It says it has jungle leaves, just like the rest of them do, but it's not bearing any fruit. And I don't know if... Let's see. Cinnamon. How do we get the cinnamon? It doesn't tell you how you get it. Fuel, sag mill. I don't know. It doesn't say I have to craft it out of the wood. So I guess I'll let this one sit for a little bit and see how it goes. But I noticed something was wrong, because as soon as I did this, I looked and I was like, but none of these trees had that overlap issue. So why these did? Well, it's just simply put, I put it in the wrong spot. So I have the option, I guess. No, it's too much work. It's easier just to build it from scratch. So I've mostly finished up everything over here. I know it's been a few days, or probably for you guys nothing. I've changed up this row right here. Now you see papayas over here, gooseberries when gooseberries were over there. They all got moved back a block, and I've got a whole bunch of other trees right here. And you see all these wonderful trees. All in all, there are a total of 36 trees, I believe. So you can see I've extended out this area just a little bit so that we can have trees over here as well. So we'll grab these trees out of the chest right here. Let's do that real quick. Move these down so we can easily move them in. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's where that one goes. And we'll just copy this process right here for those saplings. Now, I did not get to keep my cinnamon sapling. Turns out you have to pop the bark in order to get the sapling, or the cinnamon. And since I had already destroyed it, there was no turning back. Luckily, Wild has found another one, so the only tree we're missing is olive. Let me get some more of these saplings real quick. I think that's it. Hello, Mr. Bat. Doop-doo. Fill these in. 1, 2, 3. I did extend out, as you saw, the rows by one more. So this is going to be 6 trees in each row and 6 columns of trees for a total of 36. My cinnamon has already popped up. That's awesome. All right, so let's get rid of this. And actually, I'm going to wait to get rid of that because I have an idea of something that will help us get rid of those trees faster. Wow, these things are going quick. Paper, bark wood, cinnamon wood, cherry. Okay, so as you can see, they're already starting to grow, and we need to get some oak wood. I don't know how I'm going to do the cinnamon. The cinnamon is a weird specimen. It looks like it's got jungle. Yeah, it looks like it's got jungle, so I'll probably put a jungle down here underneath it. We'll put oak under here. And then I guess that's more jungle, which is fine. It's something that has to be done. So let's go over here and check out our chest. See if we still have all the woods. Yeah, got plenty. So jungle wood under here and under here. Oak wood there. Another jungle wood right there. Beautiful. I honestly cannot wait for all of these to finally set up properly so I can be done with this project. I want to get to the next project, but this is what it looks like right now. We've got the trees planted. We need the olive tree for the final time. I actually might change this out to eucalyptus. They have similar textures. This looks really out of place. So, you know, let's do that real quick. Do I have a... I don't have one. Okay. That doesn't look great. I'm going to be honest. It doesn't look great, but it looks good enough. I don't think if I break that wood, if I can actually use it. But that's fine. That's fine. All right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to finish planting the coarse dirt along these areas right here and get some more stone for this chiseled stone. And I'll come back when I've got that done. And actually, before I do that, I want to show you guys this little trick right here. I forget who it was that told me to put string on top of these to stop them from growing. It's working great. It's amazingly great. I don't want these to be too high, so having the string on top will limit their growth. And I can use that all the way across here, and we've got plenty of string coming in from the mob farm, so that's not going to be a problem. Anyways, let me get this finished. I still have quite a bit of terraforming to do around this area. I still need to do... Oops. I did not mean to do that. Oh, poor lemon. So I've gotten this much done. I've put in this side of the blue slime. I still need to go back and get more blue slime. I think it looks amazing. This is going to be fun. I'll probably put a waterfall of some sort on this side and then something on that side. Something kind of zen, if you will. But other than that, it looks good. So what I did for these trees, the maple, which if we look around, I don't see any sap just lying around. And we've got the cinnamon, which you just click and it throws itself off. And then we've got the paper wood, which I don't know how you tell, but... And yes, it is night again. But that also throws out just paper, so I'm quite happy with it. Oops. I didn't want to, attack it, but that's fine. And yeah, so I grew up a couple of other trees so that I could match them and put them back, and they all look good. Everything looks good. I didn't mention this earlier, but someone's left us a test dummy. Half a heart, 3/4 of a heart. That's not bad. Now, I absolutely adore these shurikens. So let's do this. 7.88 damage per second, 20.94. Not too bad. Not too bad for something that is replenishable just by throwing it in there. And using some bone meal. Bone meal's fairly cheap to get and not that big of a deal. So that's where we're at with our farm. I'm going to take this off camera and finish this border. I don't know what type of blocks I want around here. I will save, if I do a waterfall, I'll save that for an episode, because I think anything that's like amazingly awesome to design should be on camera. The boring stuff like putting in some stairs and just general terraforming, that stuff is I can show you a little bit of it and then just do it all on my own, and then we can revisit it once we're done with everything. So I've looked at the time, unfortunately, and it's been a long episode already. So that's gonna actually do it. That's it for today's episode. I know I want to get to the RF at some point. Hold on, let's kill this skeleton so he doesn't interrupt my... Oops. Wow. I just could not... There we go. Come on. One more. There we go. Can't have that skeleton interrupting me. Pick that one up. So we will get to RF and storage in the next one. I promise RF is my mob drop from my survival series. Oh yeah, we'll do it the next episode. Oh yeah, we'll do it the next episode. Well, that's RF in this series for right now. But until the next time, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one.